The View's Joy Behar has revealed when Sunny Hostin is set to make her return to the talk show. The View's panelists began to discuss Ron DeSantis' poll numbers at the beginning of the episode. They entered a heated discussion after Joy introduced the day's topic. Navarro offered her thoughts on Ron, pointing out his small donors and his Looney Tunes Surgeon General in Florida. She elaborated on how she felt about the politician before Joy jumped in after she finished up. "You know, I neglected to point out that Sunny is not here today, but Rachel Lindsay is here," Joy said in response. The fan favorite fill-in host smiled and waved to the audience. "Sunny will be back on Monday, but for now, what do you say to this?" Rachel jumped in and offered her view on the situation. "Sunny has been absent for the past few days. Now fans can look forward to Sunny returning to her post in the coming days." Exit. Previously, Joy corrected co-host Alyssa Farrah Griffin after she makes an assumption about her. Joy set the record straight about her working forever on Friday's episode of The View. During the Hot Topics segment, panelists Joy, Alyssa, Anna Navarro, 51, Sarah Haynes, 45, and guest co-host former Bachelorette Rachel Lindsay, 38, got on the subject of housewife. Initially, the moderators conversed about whether or not they'd be a housewife without being also a mother if given the chance. All of the hosts contributed various insightful viewpoints, especially Alyssa. The former White House employee expressed that whatever role a woman decides to play in her relationship needs to be predicated on what brings her the most fulfillment. "My thought is general fulfillment. I think I'll be like Joy. I want to work forever," Alyssa said. "Working brings me fulfillment and happiness." Alyssa didn't even complete her sentence because of Joy's immediate objection. "What makes you think I want to work forever?" Joy quizzically asked Alyssa. "What are you, nuts?" Alyssa declared that Joy was going to work forever, mark her words, to which the comedian responded, "No, no, no. Joy has no problem shutting her co-stars down on air. Zip it." Joy yelled at co-host Sarah to shut up after proclaiming she had a platonic relationship with the show's executive producer on an episode that aired June 1st. The morning show moderators discussed platonic friendships on the episode. While talking about several instances where some of the hosts were friends with the opposite sex, executive producer Brian Tedder was brought into the mix. Joy mentioned that she felt like she has a platonic relationship with Brian. "I do too," Sarah agreed. Joy looked at her and snapped, "Shut up," before grinning. "He's mine," she exclaimed before leaning forward at Sarah. Sarah burst into laughter. The camera switched over to Brian, who was watching the show offstage. He nodded knowingly, smiling. "During the break before, I invited him to take a sniff and see if my perfume was holding up," Joy said, pointing at her neck. Looking out at Brian, she asked, "Is that a platonic thing to do or a romantic thing?" Brian quipped, "I'm dead from the waist down, so it doesn't really matter." Joy couldn't stop laughing at his response. Whoopi Goldberg, 67, jumped in, saying it was the best time to end the conversation.